Hey everybody, welcome back. It is me, Tasia, and you are watching Tasia View. And today I wanted to go ahead and do a look that I posted a couple days ago. You guys really seemed to enjoy it, which I wasn't really expecting, but y'all were loving it. So I'm like, let's just go ahead, do a video really quick. Everybody can look good for the holiday. But if you're new here, I upload twice a week. Go ahead, subscribe down below. Let's be friends, and let's get into it. So I just went ahead, I did my brows because no one wants to sit here and see me do my brows for 5 minutes. I know. I also primed my lids using the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover using the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. You already know that as well. And I just went ahead and clipped my hair back so it doesn't get all crunchy or whatever during the process. I'm going to use the Profusion Mirage palette, and I'm going to go in with this orange shade here. I believe it's called Fuego. So yeah, I posted a selfie, just, you know, my normal car selfie, and you guys really loved the picture. And I'm like, I really wasn't expecting it. When I was doing my makeup, I'm like the initial process, I'm like, this looks terrible. And then I, somehow made my magic happen and it turned out pretty good. But I just wasn't expecting, everybody to just, I don't know. I just wasn't. So I'm just starting with that orange color. I'm going to go ahead and put it in my crease, and I'm going to bring it up a little bit so you can still see what's going on. I did this look for my Christmas pictures that I took with my family, and it turned out really good. So when I seen that you guys loved it, I'm like, why not, share it with the world? You feel me? Everybody can look good. I love recreating looks because it's like easier than the first time that you did it. Like, even if it doesn't look the exact same, you like kind of already know like what you did. So it's not as hard as like trying to like make something happen out of thin air, But for this look, I'm bringing you the whole selfie vibes, the sweater, the hair. I hope you appreciate this because I went the full mile. I'm going to use this red shade here. It is called Desert. Just putting it on top of that orange shade, a little above, just to blend it out. Blending is key. It's something about like a smoky orange that just like gives me life. Now I'm gonna go in with this brown shade here. It is called Compass. I'm gonna put this all over my lid. Today is Christmas Eve. Tomorrow's Christmas for those who celebrate. And my daughter keeps asking me like, what are we gonna do on Christmas Eve? And I'm like, girl, nothing, because everything happens tomorrow. Chill. I'm gonna bring it out a little bit. It's gonna be my base for my black. And I'm gonna bring it up just a little bit. I'm gonna pull it just to give that, that snatched look. You feel me? So I got to this point and I'm like, this is not doing anything for me. So let's just add some black, on the outer corner, just so, smoke it out a little bit. So I went in with the Profusion's chocolate palette, and I just used this black shade here, which is VIP. And I started to put it on the edge, but I'm like, this still is not doing anything for me. So I smoked it out, and then I'm like, is it gonna be too much to put it all over my lid? But then I'm like, you know what? Anything is better than what it's looking like right now. So I just went ahead and put it over my lid. And I'm like, okay, we're getting somewhere. I know some people like doing their face first, like their face makeup. But for me, I just like doing my eyes first because what if there's fallout and like, do you see this? Like, how do you clean that up and you already put your foundation on? So for me, I just like to be safe, and I like to do my eyes first. Tip number 1. I'm gonna go back into that brown shade. I'm gonna put it over top of that black that I put a little up into my crease just to blend it out. Some people use concealer. Some people like to use tape just so they can keep it clean. My finger works perfectly fine. So I just go ahead and clean it up, and then I just drag it to make that sharp line. You see? Speaking of winter, I know y'all lips be dry in the winter. My lips be dry in the winter. So you gotta exfoliate, you gotta moisturize, you gotta make sure everything is together because you just can't have a full look with like crusty lips. Like, ew. I got the Seraphine Botanicals, I think it's Daikon and Dreams lip exfoliator with radish extract. And I've been using it. I like it. After I use it, my lips are super smooth. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what it looks like. And it just has like little, I don't know, like little balls in it. And when you rub it and then you wash it off and your lips are super silky smooth. All right, back to what I was doing. So then I'm like, this is cute, but it just needs a little something. So I went into the Butter Me Up ColourPop palette and I used this white glitter. It's On a Whimsy. And for lashes, I just stacked some lashes together. I really don't know how people can like put glue on their lashes and just like set them to the side and do like their whole face and then pop them on and they're perfectly fine. I don't know how they do that. I don't have that much talent yet. Like I'm not up there in my mastery. So I just sit here, wave them, blow them, hyperventilate until they're kind of dry, and then I put them on. Lashes seriously take you from like 0 to 100. So for primer, I use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I was taking pictures, so I'm like, what's really gonna like work and like make sure it actually looks good throughout the entire time. So I used everything that I knew would be all right. And then I went in with a Fenty Beauty. This stuff is so good. Also, I cleaned all of my sponges and brushes yesterday. And you feel so accomplished when you do it because it's like, it's a task. If you wear makeup, you already know. So when it's done, it's like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so responsible. Using my favorite concealer as usual, CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. So I'm gonna hurry up and set under my eyes, not with that sponge, with this cute little Wet n Wild sponge, just to make sure there's no creasing. So then I'm gonna use that same sponge and just blend out the rest of the concealer that I used. So now that the face is in place, okay, bars, face is in place, we're gonna go ahead and bronze. I use the Makeup Revolution bronzer, and it's the Mega Bronzer in the number 02 Warm. For blush, I just went in with my Morphe Blush Trio. And I just dipped between these two, the middle and the end shades. Just to give like a natural, you know, pinky blushy feel, you know. I put a little bit on the tip of my nose just for that like fresh outside, cold feel. It's winter, hello. To highlight, I wanted it to be popping, so I went in with the Airspun Loose Face Highlighter. What can I say? To finish off the eyes, I'm just gonna use my ColourPop brown gel liner. I don't know what the name is because it's completely worn off. And I'm gonna go back into this palette and use the brown shade, put underneath. And then I'm gonna take that black shade, I'm gonna put it right on the end. And then I'm gonna use the ColourPop, I think it's volumizing mascara, but again, it's completely gone. Maybe that's a ColourPop thing. Come on, ColourPop. Last but not least, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Liquid Matte Lipstick, and this is in the shade Coffee. I got so many compliments, messages, questions about this lipstick. So that is it. It is Coffee. And of course, to set it, I'm gonna use the Morphe setting spray. All right, that completes this look. I'm All right, you guys, that completes this look. I was super appreciative over the comments and the messages that I got on that photo. So I was super happy to go ahead and recreate this look for you guys. I truly hope you enjoyed this video. It is the holiday season, so I hope you all have a fantastic one, no matter what holidays you are celebrating. As always, go ahead, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And as always, go ahead and subscribe so you can stay along for the journey. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.